We have a joke down south about an old colored boy who was going to be ordained in the Presbyterian ministry. And they got him up for the presbytery, and they said, "Do you read the Bible?" He said, "I read the Bible from generation to resolution." And they said, "What's your favorite story in the Bible?" He said, "My favorite story in the Bible is that there story, that there Good Samaritan." And they said, "Would you mind telling us that story so that we knows if she knows that story?" And he said, "Of course." He said, "I wouldn't mind telling you that story." And so he began. He said, "A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell amongst the thorns. And the done sprung up and choked him 1,000-fold. And along comes he who riding in a chariot and picked him up, and as they was riding under a juniper tree, he done caught his hair in the branches thereof. And Delilah came out with a pair of shears and put him down. He fell upon the stony ground. He looked up over his head, and he see the cloud about the size of a mustard seed, and it rained 40 days and 40 nights. And when they come to, he went into a cave where a quail brought him man in the morning, ravens in the afternoon. And when he come out, there was a river so great that no man could cross it. So he passed by on the other side. And as he come down to Jerusalem, he see old Jezebel sitting up at a sycamore tree. And he said, "Some of you birds up there chunk that old gal down." So they picked her up and they chunked her down, those 70 times 7. And the fragments what remained were 12 baskets full, including men, women, and children. And the first one I ask you, gentlemen, the Presbyterian is this: whose wife she going to be in the day of judgment? And you know why? You know why some of you folks don't think that's funny? Because you don't know whether I told the truth or not. You don't know. I told that in a church up north one time. They're sitting there saying, "Amen." Just a sober man like I was telling the gospel truth. While the average kid knows more about the inside of a car motor than he knows about the book of Proverbs.